Alright, so today we are going to be building a parachute mount for a buddy's also first gen RX7. He's heading up to my dad's shop right now, so we're going to meet him there and then check the car out and get to work. Oh, I like it already. Not a fan of that color though.
No, not me either.
You guys have parachute hooked to that bracket?
Yeah. And
Are you freaking kidding me?
The bracket comes out of here. The bottom one does. That's the one I'm trying to get put on.
Oh.
Because this
Yeah.
is just stable. This is
Just to hold it.
That's just
Yeah.
hold it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the other bar comes out from underneath here from the frame and right into here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's no way that's gonna hold.
Watch out, Duke.
Good job, dude.
Heck yeah.
So they notched the firewall off to get it the motor set back farther. We've got the car the way it is, and had a big block Chevy in it at one point.
Crazy how big the engine bay looks with nothing in it.
Yeah.
You bought it just like this?
Yep.
Can I ask how much? I mean, I'm just curious what one to go for.
All right.
Shut
Well,
the camera off.
no, he already told me.
Oh.
So I talked to Dylan and got a Malibu wagon. Has 358 small block in it.
Yeah.
I had a pair of 24-inch rims, 6-lug rims that I got gave to me, and I gave dude $100 cash, and
Damn.
traded it for this. With the big block in it, 400 turbo transmission, everything. So I only got like $100 into it.
Yeah. Jesus.
What size motor are you putting in?
I'm putting a LS motor in it.
Okay.
By the time I'm done, everything's said and done, I should run 520s.
That rear end doesn't droop much.
QA1 double or single adjustable, 12 overs on the back, anti-roll bar, 9-inch.
Huh. So they reused the stock trailing arms. Creative way to do it.
Yep, it's gonna go 4-link this winter. I can get a bigger tire underneath there if I really wanted to. It's got 28-10-5W on it right now. Yeah, the guy that I sold it to and then got it back, he put a blown 565 in it.
Damn.
And just couldn't get it to do what it needed to do.
Right.
Pretty wicked little car though. I like it because it's small, light,
Yeah.
goes fast.
Yeah, you're starting off like 600-700 pounds lighter than anyone else.
Yep. It weighed 2420 with a small block Chevy in it.
Jesus.
350 turbo, train brake. It's like the big brother to your car.
Yeah. Yeah, no joke about that. I thought about going with some like QA1 shocks.
They work good. I got
Yeah.
them on the Malibu also. Malibu's the next adventure.
Yeah, I've been telling him a little bit about some of your toys.
The Malibu's got a 408 LSX stroker in it with 2 stages of nitrous. Pretty quick. It runs 550s and the 8th, and it's 3,500 pounds. It's street car, full interior. I could drive it over here. I could drive it forward if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
This car does have its flaws, but
Race car.
it's a race car. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's got a little green on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Door jams are the same color.
Me and green just don't get along.
Yeah, it'll be on the streets here soon.
I think those are the same shock mounts we put on the black truck.
Yeah.
Just the QA1 mount. So were you able to find any material for?
Nope, I'm actually gonna have to run and grab some.
Okay.
So I went down to Amanda, Ohio and got this car. Because the one I had before was a 2 chassis car. And it was wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a wheelie in the sun of a bitch there. I
Yeah.
sent you a picture of it.
Yeah, just standing up.
Yeah. Well, the guy that got it in Florida, he disengaged all 4 wheels.
Wow. Completely
so
took
right
flight.
out the back bumper.
Completely took flight.
Yep. We told him before he got the car, do not train brake right off the nitrous. And then what he do? Stood it right up.
Sounds like a challenge. Alright, we should start getting to work on Brandon's RX7 here. It's the next day because after he dropped the car off, we just kind of like sat around just bullshitting for the next, I think, like hour and a half. But he did leave the car up here, and he said over the winter from the firewall back, it's all getting completely redone. New rear end, new suspension. I think he said he was going to do a tube chassis. I don't remember that exactly though. So he said it doesn't have to be perfect, just good enough to where he can beat on it a little bit this year and have some fun with it. So went and picked up some steel. It's just basic like schedule 40 or whatever, and I've got an idea on how I'm going to do it, try and make it look kind of nice. The original plan was to just have it like come way up and under the back here and then up to this, just as a little support, and then the parachute will mount off that too. So the plan now, I mean originally we were just gonna do a hole through the bumper right here and just weld it right to this brace here. I don't know if I'm filming the right part. I'm gonna weld it to the side of this brace here on the other side here. But I was doing a little bit of thinking, since this guy's trying to go like real fast, like 5s in the 8th, I'm going to start the bar welded here, come kind of down a little bit, have a brace off of this that will also be welded to, and then we'll go through right here. So it'll be under the bumper, through right here, and then angle it up to this mount there. That way it's solid mounted. That's 1.25 inch outside diameter with like 1/8 inch wall. That'll be plenty strong enough. We'll start it there. It'll be braced in 2 spots and then mount there. So that'll definitely get him slowing down pretty good. So while I'm starting on that, old Chris boy bought a transmission for his truck. Picked up a Turbo 400 down in Indiana this morning. So he's going to do the old oven cleaner and power wash trick to get it clean. Not really sure if it's much of a trick, but it works really well. So while I'm doing this, he's going to be cleaning his transmission, and then probably not in this video, but in a future video, we'll start getting that thing swapped in his truck. A lot of transmissions going on lately. There's his truck, my truck, the RX7. Should be picking up the transmission for that tonight, hopefully, if everything goes well. And I think we're about to get to work, start cutting some stuff up, do a little bit of welding, and a little bit of mental math. So the first thing I'm going to do is start here, and I'm going to make a little, basically like a C-channel piece that'll bolt in here and stiffen this up, and then that's where I will weld the tube to. Well, I'm going to start with getting that made, and then I'm going to probably start in here actually and trying to get the bends and everything right. And then once I get here, I can just lop the end off. Luckily, this should work perfect. Fits right in there, so I'll just cut this up and make it a nice piece of C. Okay, so here's a little chunk of the tubing that we're going to be using. So I'll have that roughly 1/4 inch or so from the edge there, and then I'll do the same thing here. That way I can get a nice good weld all the way around it. Alright, so here is my quick little C bracket. Rounded the edges so it looks nice and pretty. And I caught myself, but I almost welded in like a little tube going from side to side on the inside. That way when you tighten the bolt, it doesn't crush it down. But then I remembered, if I weld the tube in, how the fuck are you gonna get this loop in there? So I'm gonna make a sleeve that you can remove that'll go inside it. But yeah, that'll fit perfect. Sweet. I'm happy with that. So now we just gotta get on to doing the rest. Might have to run back to my house and get a hole saw to go through this. We'll see. Now if you go to like a nice fab shop, you got all these nice tools for finding the right angle. I don't have that. I have old tranny line. It'll work. I don't need that shit. See there, I got it going from there. Like I said earlier, right there's where that brace will be. And then we're just gonna come straight out of that hole, wink wink, and then just angle it up just like that. And we can use this to get an idea of how long we want the pipe to be, so we're not gonna be wasting a bunch of material, and kind of copy the angle on this. We'll start off a little shallower than this and work our way in, because it's easier to bend more than it is to unbend. Parachute mount is done. Try not to get oversprayed on. Brandon might be leaving here with a black car. Why'd you guys paint a dick on my car?
Let me get the torch out and I'll powder coat it.
So I think it turned out pretty good. I think it'll definitely stop him. I'm only going to guarantee it to 105 miles an hour. Anything past that, it's his responsibility. It's tied to the frame in 2 different spots, and they're completely 360 welded. So, and it's not like that was thin wall shit either. So I'm pretty confident in it. It may not be the prettiest thing in the world, but I definitely think it'll stop him. See there, we're just welded to that cross beam. There's the support there. Just kick it up and out. There you go. Parachutes. Talk about full service.
Yeah, you don't want to weld nothing.
Not on something like that. Yeah, I think he said his plan for just the rest of the season with this, just so he can throw it together and enjoy it, is just a stock bottom end small block. He has some Pro Comp heads and intake and carbon stuff that he's going to throw on it, and then just destroy the thing with nitrous. And he has a turbo 350 with a brake in it, so this thing's going to be rowdy. This winter, once it's time, he's going to go from the firewall back and just completely redo everything. So that's why I wasn't real concerned with that thing being ultra pretty or anything like that, or removable to access anything. Just needed it good to stop him for this season. Man, this car is going to be one bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Alright, man. That's it. I'm done with her. I do like this car, man. And it's funny, he did legitimately offer to trade me this car for James Brown, and it was tempting because race cars are cool, but I've got like a emotional connection to James Brown, and I am still trying to gather parts for it. I would like to drive it, or at least fire it up by my birthday in October, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it'll happen, but that's the new goal since I didn't meet the old goal. But you got to keep setting them. You got to keep setting those deadlines. Otherwise, you just start letting the project sit. And I think it turned out pretty good. When he stands this thing up, that'll be what saves his bumper. If it was mine, I think I would just fix the rear 4-link geometry, and then I'd get the matching wheels for the front. Get those 15x10s in the back, run a true 28-10-5, and then obviously just turbo LS, either Power Glide or Turbo 400, and then just fucking send it. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you next time.